Wes, really good to see you. Today we are talking solo after 50, navigating a gray divorce. One quarter of people getting divorced now are over 50. In fact, the divorce rate among people 50 plus doubled between 1990 and 2010. So we're going to sort through a few key issues as you plan your new future. And first would be that you need to revisit your estate plan.
It's really important to do that. And when it comes to the estate plan, if we don't update those, all of our stuff, the things that we want to leave to heirs and loved ones, maybe it could be going to the wrong place. So just make sure that those things are updated and revisited, because certainly it's going to change drastically if you do go through a divorce, especially after 50, because you've accumulated these assets over the years. And again, at your demise, you want to be sure that it's going to the right spot.
Can you imagine if it weren't? Oh my goodness. Next, you want to examine your retirement and pension plans.
Absolutely. This is also really important because, when you go through a divorce, oftentimes there's a thing that's called a qualified domestic relation order, or QDRO. Assets are split. And you want to be sure that you've got your income stream set up to keep up with your lifestyle, with this new life that you have ahead of you. A lot of changes there. But make sure that, again, the beneficiaries that are attached to each account, that is updated as well. We see it all too often, Aaron, where we're doing a review with someone that has had a divorce recently, and it's, oops, I forgot to do that. So it's important to make sure those are updated.
You talked about income streams. So this is where you talk about how Social Security, we need to make sure how those benefits will be affected by divorce, right?
That's right. So let's say you've been married for more than 10 years. You're at least 62 years of age. Then at that point, you're actually eligible to perhaps make a claim on your ex-spouse's benefits, because at the end of the day, you should have at least half of what your spouse is collecting. Now, if they are a full retirement age benefit, then that's where you maximize what you can get as far as the full half. Otherwise, it's going to be a reduced amount. But the key being is that you've been married for at least 10 years and you're at least age 62 in order to have a claim on your ex-spouse's Social Security benefits.
And next, consider your health and life insurance options.
Absolutely. If you've been accustomed to being on a employer plan on your spouse's plan, then you're going to have to look elsewhere, especially if you were under the age of 65. If not, then you're eligible for Medicare at that point. And then when it comes to life insurance, again, this is another beneficiary thing where, if you've got a policy in force, we're always usually reticent to say cancel that and let it go, but it's more so let's just make sure that it's updated within your plan to be sure that, again, at your demise, that your assets are passed to the right person or people.
This is such an emotional journey. In fact, after a gray divorce, women experience a 45% drop in their standard of living, men a 21% reduction. That's why it's so important to surround yourself with supporters during these times. But one of those advocates really should be a financial advisor. Why is that?
I know it sounds like a selfless plug here, but it's really true. And we've seen over the years, hundreds of people go through their retirement years. And then you see, unfortunately, a number of people, just as the stats show, the divorce after age 50, and even after age 60 and after age 70, it happens more than you would actually think. And it is a troubling time. But if you're working with the right advisor who can not only help you with your money, but also recognize where you are because they've seen it so much, it can be a big support for you as you go through this changing part of your life. But again, it doesn't have to be financially as scary as what it seems if you're working with the right folks.
Right. The more advocates, the better in this kind of a situation. Wes, if somebody is going through this or they know somebody who is, what's the best way to reach you?
You can either give us a call at 919-322-4115 or simply shoot us an email, info@patriotwealthnc.com.
All right. Wes, thank you very much.
Thank you.